trying to think of the right word, because this isn't the right word, but like, before I met you, was serious, but not serious in like a strict sense, but like, you're very focused, and I think I didn't expect you to be so bro-y, you know? Outside of streams and stuff, like, so I guess now I would describe you as like bro, like bro homie, me,
bro squad.
Yeah,
let's go.
Like, very open to just do whatever the fuck, like whatever everyone's comfortable with, always checking in on everyone. I think you're yeah, I don't really know the best way to describe it because I'm shit with words. That's why I'm really bad at taking compliments and giving them. you all gave me like massive paragraphs, but I don't know what to say. But you give off such a comfortable energy that I was like, I feel comfortable telling you. Like, I know you're not gonna just blab about it or whatever, or like, you know, do anything that makes me uncomfortable. And like when you said like you would support me and listen to me whenever I needed it, I genuinely believed it. Immediately I was like,
man, oh my god.
Yeah, this guy really does believe. Oh god.
Okay.
We're all a bunch of softies.
Oh, a bunch of babies.
I'm not gonna start crying then, so I'm just gonna stop.
I am.
Oh, Nina senpai.
Nina.
Oh. I'm gonna stop.
No, keep going.
I can't.
You haven't even done the second word yet.
No,
He went from bro to bro.
Bromance. I could have a bromance with you.
Let's go.
When we were singing on the karaoke and we were like looking at each other like,
you were
Yeah, when they, what was the name of the song again? I'm so bad with
It was
Counting
Stars.
Yeah,
That was the one we did.
You guys popped off on that. That was like the energy was just.
yeah.
Oh my god! If one day that where Luxian gets 3D, like if you can recreate that moment, the internet is going to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying desperately not to think about like what my opinion and thoughts were of you in the beginning, because my first impressions, I feel like we've all talked about that about almost everything. The word I would pick would be dependable.
Very dependable.
Like whenever there's anything going on, like positive, negative, like you're always there and like willing to like, is there anything I can do to help out, or like do you want to like just chill, or like, hey, do you have a minute, do you want to play Apex or something, like anything like that. It's just so like nice, especially for me, because I'm like, as a novelist, it's very easy to get like caught up in like work and whatnot, and before you know it, you've spent like the past like year and a half just working on something and realize that you've lost like 7 different connections and you start feeling really lonely.
Yeah.
And ever since I got into Niji, like I've sort of changed for the better, and I don't feel alone anymore. If that makes sense. And like, so whenever I'm sitting in VC, like more often than not, I can count on Vox showing up, even if it's just for a short bit. Just the fact that we are able to exchange a few words is like really, really nice. So like dependable is like one word that I would easily like use to describe you. Like I said with Mysta, like now that I met you, it sort of went from friend to just like brothers.
Yeah.
Like I just feel so at home and peace in NIJISANJI EN, and just especially like Luxium. It's just, I feel so fortunate, so lucky that I not like because of anything like opportunities or anything like that. It's just I found friends, I found connections, I found, for lack of a better term, like Mysta said, a family.
The word dependable hits me pretty hard, because that's a difficult. That's a really difficult thing to live up to. Like, I'm not to say that I don't like you for saying it. I'm so thankful, because I'm kind of a mess in real life, okay? Like remember at the beginning of the stream we were talking about whose room was the messiest? I have a real problem with like hyper-focusing on one thing and not being able to like switch to another thing, and with streaming I am so happy to just do that and do nothing else, but I forget to look after myself sometimes, and to know that maybe if not in some other ways, maybe if I would forget other things, to know that at least in terms of like being a friend and being emotional, that I am actually dependable. I could not imagine something more helpful or something that more effective to be told at any given moment. That's really special, man. Thank you.
Before I met you, you are always available for like talking about ideas, to share ideas. For example, you messaged me after my karaoke stream, and like you were like, "Congratulations! I know that like you took a really big risk and you did that." So you're always looking out. And then there was that one time when Noctix was debuting, and you and I were in the call, and I remember you jumped into the call, and I was like, "Oh, by the way, this is happening." And you and I like both kind of were like preaching the same thing to the boys. You are so dependable, not only for me, but for like kind of this whole family. Like I feel like you feel very overprotective over all of us. Senpai Kohai doesn't matter. This was before I met you, and again, you are somebody who is so ambitious, who is so hardworking, but you make so much time for us. Like you make so much time for us. I don't know how you find the time at all. Like you are so busy with everything you do. But now that I've met you, I feel I could call you at 4 a.m. and I'll be like, "Hey, I'm stuck in another country. I lost every single credit card." And you'd be like, "Nina, let me get out of bed." Like I feel like you know, like people are there for you, like emotionally, mentally, but I feel like you would just like, it wouldn't matter if you were like out with friends, if you were doing anything, like you would make sure like not just me, but like any of us are safe, any of us are good.
I can't be emphatic enough when I say that the word dependable has a really big effect on me, because I have not felt dependable
been that
for a really
all
long
of
time.
us.
I feel like I'm the least dependable person on the planet because I can barely depend on myself.
You have been that for all of us. Kohai Senpai, like, 100%. When the new gen was coming in, like, you made so much time to be there, to talk to them and, like, greet them, and usually they have questions. You were always available.
Yeah.
It's that's a lot to hear, thank you, but in a good way.
Kind of like unofficial dad, almost, it feels like. You can't be the mom, you fucking bitch.
I don't want to be the mom.
You can't be the mom.
I don't want to be the
Don't take it away
mom.
from me.
I don't want to. You can be the mom. I don't want to be the unofficial dad. I want to be the official dad.
By the way, I will leave you guys with this before we end stream. Mysta bought a TikTok shirt, a pink one.
A pink TikTok hoodie, yeah.